team have fitted a brake package to the car. You should see a massive reduction in brake wear as the weekend progresses.
Hello everyone, welcome to Road to Ferrari. We have made it to Monaco. Now, after the last race in Spain, where things didn't quite go to plan, I'm hoping that things are a little better this race. I'm going to stick through the whole thing, no matter what happens, the good, the bad. So we're currently practicing. I've lost a little bit in my front wing, but nothing that bad. We didn't actually end up setting a lap for various reasons. So we were last. Moving on to qualifying. Let's hope we can do a bit better in qualifying and actually get a lap together. So currently sitting P13. Quite a way off Mark actually. Mark seems to be flying around this track right now. So I'm hoping that we can get a little bit closer to him. I don't think we're going to get pole because I just do not have the confidence around this track, if I'm honest with you, on this game. I don't have in oh, it's gotten better over the more modern games. Now I've got a steering wheel, but on controller around Monaco, it's just not my cup of tea really. I find it quite easy, quite hard to be consistent. And obviously, as we've seen so far, my consistency on this game isn't the best at most. So yeah, Monaco consistency plus me, probably not a good combination, but we're going to see how things go. It's not been a bad lap so far, as we're coming up towards the swimming pool section. We're half a second up on our previous time, but we're still 4 tenths down through that sector on Mark. We do have a little tap of the barrier as we come into the last couple of corners, but for some reason it didn't do us that much damage, so we carried on, and we are P4 with a 1.5 second improvement, but we're still way off Mark. So yeah, we stayed P4. Both Force India did really well to qualify second and third. No sign of Massa. So, here we are then. You can just see the lights in the distance. And they should go out now. There we go, look at that. Perfect timing. Put the engine up into fast. Nice run around the outside there and absolutely smashed into the barrier, but luckily got away with it somehow. Must have been like wheel rim to barrier or something, I don't know. So we're currently P2, Mr. Mark Webber in front of us. In all honesty, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I can't see us catching Mark. He was half a second faster than us in qualifying, and he's an absolute boss around this track by the looks of it. So we're going to do our best to hold on to second. In fairness, Mark isn't so far. Hasn't got anything to do with the championship. A little stutter just there, unfortunately. That might have been on my end. So yeah, Mark's not quite high up in the championship just yet. Oh, we've cut the corner there. Don't want to do that too many times because we will get a penalty, which we would like to avoid. One of the Force India's Lutzi is just coming to the pits. So on to lap 7 now. Mark has entered the pits. We are going to stay out because the weather forecast is that it is meant to start to rain towards the end of the race. I'm still not sure how hard it's going to be, if it's going to be intermediate conditions or it's going to be full wet conditions, but we're just going to try and stay out for as long as we can. But as you can see on the map, Mark has flew through the pits. He's only come out, what's that, 4 cars behind us. So probably would have been better for us to pit really, but unfortunately because the tyres are so bad on the back, I hit that curve and just lost so much grip and put it into a bit of a spin. But it is starting to rain, but we're going to stick it out. So now Mark is in third, just behind us, and he's obviously on the new set of tyres. So it is starting to rain now, and it's really bad for me on these tyres. And we've made a move on Mark, but unfortunately we ended up taking him out a little bit there. Well, not a little bit, quite a lot. So he's got front wing damage. We've got a big slap from Christian Horner coming, because we've just ruined an easy win for Red Bull there. It's not absolutely chucking it right down right now, but it is supposed to get worse. So we're going to box for the inters and take them towards the end of the race and just hope that it kind of stays at intermediate weather. Which I hope it does. Right, so lap 11 now. There's the yellow flag ahead. Okay, so there's debris on the track. I'm guessing that's because the AI just pull out like that. We got a penalty there for ignoring yellow flags. That must have been because he came out the pits and I went around the outside and went to turn 1. So, fortunately, we're going to do a drive-through, but we shouldn't really lose out too much time-wise. Obviously, it's a short pit lane in Monaco, and we've only come out just behind the cars we're following anyway, so and hopefully with everyone else having to make a pit stop, we should make up some positions, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I sticked out on the intermediates, which as you can see at this point it's full wet, so what everyone else did is they, if you were on the hard tyre, you just went from, if you started on the hard, you went from the hard straight to full wet conditions, full wet tyres. So I believe that's what Rubens Barrichello did. And Rubens just won, and we're about to get overtaken by a car that's on the lap, on his parade lap, waving to everybody. That is how slow we unfortunately were going. So we did make it to the end of Monaco, but very slowly because we were just on the wrong tyre for the conditions, unfortunately. So this is all learning progress. We'll take this into future races and hopefully win it in conditions like this again next time.
Well done.
So Timo Glock got disqualified there. Don't know how that happened. But yeah, we finished quite a way off the leaders. So Rubens ended up winning, which is really good for Williams. They seem to have quite a good pace so far in 2010 in this game. So yeah, we'll move on to the championship results. So we are P9 with 31 points and Felipe is leading with 84 points. So we've got a long way to go still, unfortunately, but we've got a lot of races we can make it up with, so I'm not too worried. I do believe in the European season will be a bit better. Got an interview with Mr. David Croft.
You've been with Red Bull for a few months now, so you've had plenty of time to get used to it.
Yeah, so that was Monaco done and dusted. Not the result we wanted, but I do believe we can make it better at Istanbul. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. See you later and goodbye.